The movie came out. It's a box office disgrace. Now let them know who did it and why while looking incredibly fashionable with this The Fandom Menace t-shirt from Crypto Fashion and Comic Artist Pro Secrets. Also, let's bring some discipline back to the sci-fi genre with Go Get Daddy's Belt. Another great t-shirt for Father's Day. Order yours today. The link is in the description below. And we thank you very much. Hey, these are great shirts. Everyone loves them. They will turn heads wherever you go. Thanks.
You know, just when I thought today couldn't get any better. Oh, yes. Hello. Start this gangsta show. Mr. Mother, thanks, I'm good. Hello. I started this Hey, welcome to Comic Artist Pro Secrets. Thank you very much. My name is Ethan Van Sciver. I'm a comic book artist. I'm the artist of Cyberfrog, Blood Honey, a new comic book series that I have just launched in Indiegogo for. We've raised nearly $90,000 on the first day. That's all due to you guys. Thank you very, very much. It's going to be a great book. If you would like to become one of those backers and receive a copy of Cyberfrog Blood Honey around Halloween this year, the link is below in the description. You definitely want to support this book. You definitely want to get on this train. It's very exciting. I am also the illustrator of Jordan B. Peterson's 12 Rules for Life, and I'm a great big Star Wars fan. All right. Now that we got that out of the way, I have plucked my eyebrows down to little tiny lines just in anticipation of this moment. Arnita Sarkeesian, Star Wars fan. Her name sounds like a Star Wars character, honestly. I don't know why they haven't done it. You know, this is the thing. Pablo Hidalgo, stop naming your characters Therm Scissor Punch. I know that they come to you, and I know you think you're being clever, but you're being stupid. Anita Sarkeesian sounds like a Star Wars character. Therm Scissor Punch does not sound like a Star Wars character. Neither does Moloch. What'd you name a character Moloch for, you clown? Anita Sarkeesian would have been better. Anita saw Soylo. She saw Soylo. She's not happy with it. And guess what? It's of no surprise to me that me and Anita Sarkeesian agree. We find ourselves in agreement of everything. I mean, we're usually on the same page, and we're on the same page here as well. Anita says, quite disappointed in Solo, a Star Wars story. I feel like it's by far the weakest of the new Star Wars films. The weakest of the new Star Wars films? Anita, the weakest of the Star Wars films. Let's just get rid of this word new. It's the weakest of... You know what? It's the weakest of films. It's the most terrible film. It's the weakest film made in the 21st century and the 20th century. Spoilers ahead. All right, I gotta like this. Thank you, Anita. The story structure was mostly fine, but the dialogue was really rough. The dialogue was rough. Story structure good, dialogue rough. I understood why third Aaron Reich, was cast because he was able to nail a lot of the Harrison Ford mannerisms. And even on this we must disagree. On this we must part ways. Third Aaron Reich couldn't nail any Harrison Ford mannerisms. 0 of them. In fact, that's what everybody ended up saying. Now, while the movie was being shot, right around the time that Ron Howard, the great Ron Howard, came aboard to finish it, people were saying, through various leaks, from Lucasfilm, one imagines, these little gossips, these people are all little whiny gossips. My God. They all came out and said that Third Aaron Reich was terrible. He needed an acting coach, and he was unable to behave or imitate any of Harrison Ford's mannerisms. A lot of people pointed out that there was definitely a better option. There was a better option who actually was a Harrison Ford imitator who would have been good. I can't remember his name right now. You guys will tell me in the chat, and then as soon as you tell me, I'll go, yeah, of course. Yeah, I should research these things. You have to understand, these videos are unscripted. They're off the top of my head. They come from my heart. It's from my heart to you. And so I don't always have the names in front of me. What was that dude's name? I don't know. It'll come to me later. But anyway, they hired Aaron Reich because apparently, according to rumor, Steven Spielberg met him at a party and said, yeah, you're going to hire this kid. Now, a lot of people have reasons why. There's a lot of conspiracy theories as to why. I subscribe to 0 of them, but I am willing to listen. I'm willing to listen. I'm always skeptical, but I'm willing to listen. So he was terrible, and Anita, I'm not going to heart this tweet. I'm going to heart this tweet. I'm not going to heart this tweet because you're wrong. For the first time in your life, you're wrong. But I don't think he was strong enough to lead the film. That is correct. You're right. Now I'm torn. Now I'm torn. Do I like this tweet? She's wrong about this. She's right about this. It's like 50-50. I can't like it. I'm just going to, you know what? I'm going to round down. No, I don't like it. I don't like this tweet. The first main character to die is a black woman. How the hell you gonna kill? Look at her. Whoa, she gets all ghetto here. How the hell you gonna kill off Thandie Newton in the first act? Anita Sarkeesian? Why would you talk like this when referring to a black woman? Why did you do that? That's not how you talk. You talk like a lady. I've heard you speak. You don't go, how the hell you gonna? It's how the hell are you going to kill off? How or why the hell would you kill off Miss Thandie Newton in the first act of the film? It didn't make any sense to me. That would be a better way to phrase this. And I just want to let you know, I noticed the cultural appropriation, and I'm not going to give this tweet a like. I've taken note of it. I've pointed it out. I've now made it public. I've made it public to 53,000 people. I know you have more subscribers than me, but mine are funnier. All right. And then they barely acknowledged or grieved her death. I did. I couldn't stop crying. I cry every time I think about Thandie Newton dying in the first act. It was so sad. So sad. By the way, if you cried when Thandie Newton died in the first act, please hit a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up right now on this video if you cried when Thandie Newton died in the first act. Yeah. Cry every time. Anita Sarkeesian, the comic relief. This is the most incredible thing. This is why I came here. This is why I'm making this video right now. For this moment. Let's get a drink of smart water here. You guys, I know you complain when I drink smart water. You say I make glugging noises. You tell me. Those of you who haven't heard me drink smart water, you tell me if I glug. I was silent. Don't even tell me I make glugging noises when I drink. But I need to stay hydrated. I need to stay hydrated to stay this dry. Do you understand? It's a contradiction of terms, but it's true. The comic relief is a robot who is basically a mockery of feminism and activist culture. It's a mockery of feminism and activist culture. It's a robot who is comic relief, just like you. That was beautiful. Okay, I do like that. I like that. I have to like that. Anita, you are so right. Bonfire or Boofire 191. Did you hear that? Miss Sarkeesian probably watched your video, and congratulations, she agrees with you. Usually it's the other way around. Usually it's us that are agreeing with her. This time, she agrees with you. That robot was indeed. We think it was a mockery of feminism and activist culture, but it could have been sincere. Part of me thinks it was sincere. The more I think about it, I think that the more I read this, the more I see of Anita, I think that it was sincere. Absolutely sincere. An accurate and fair depiction of third wave feminism and activist culture. I must disagree, although I do like it. I'm going to stick with the like. I'm sticking with the like. I'm disagreeing with this. Then you've got a land of mute, scared brown folk who are just exotic, gritty background decoration. Oh, you mean the Ewoks? The Ewoks. That was a different movie. They tried to be surprising by making Enfys Nest the leader of the pirates, a young woman of color, played by Erin Kellyman, who I definitely want to see more of. I want to see less of her. If possible, could you please take back what I've already seen? I wouldn't mind if you would do that. If you could reach into my brain and scoop out that little portion of my massive, juicy brain that contains my memories of that freckle-faced, scowling weirdo, and remove it, excise it with a little scalpel like that. That would be great. I would appreciate it. Anita wants to see more of her. Anita, you can have my share. How's that? But she doesn't really do anything. Yes, she does. She kicks men in the face. Han is the one who comes up with and executes the plan to fund the rebellion. Two things. The movie is called Soylo. It isn't called Enfys Nest. And you are quite right that Han Solo, you might be confused. Han Solo does seem to kind of melt into the background, but he is supposed to be the lead character, and he should be the one who executes the plan to crowdfund the rebellion, which is what I'm doing right now. Anita, you are welcome to help me crowdfund the rebellion that is Cyberfrog. You're welcome to help me do that if you'd like. Apparently it is woman's work. I'm doing it anyway. I'm just like Han Solo in the movie Solo, the action-packed flick from Disney's SJW Star Wars, in which Han Solo comes up with and executes a plan to fund the rebellion. Oh God, I knew I was like Han Solo. I don't have a Chewbacca though. Let me think about that. I need a large, hairy buffoon. Oh, that was Moose Bauman. He's not my Chewbacca anymore. Anita Sarkeesian, the movie is trying to play with themes of resisting oppression and fighting for justice by showing the origins of the Rebel Alliance and having a droid uprising, but it's just sort of wedged in as an awkward side note instead of being a more important plot point. I just wanted to see people get shot. It could just be me. I'm gonna like this anyway. Just because I'm tired of not liking things. Is that it? Are people just responding to you now, Anita Sarkeesian? That is Anita Sarkeesian's review. She, like me, gives it a toe thumbs down. I don't know if Anita has toe thumbs. I don't know if she does. But she gives it a thumbs down. So if you usually agree with Anita Sarkeesian, and most people do, don't go see this movie. The comic relief is a robot who is basically... the comic relief is a robot. A robot? Let me see. Come on. What the hell? Why is it? Come on. Don't spoil my joke. The comic relief is a robot who is basically a mockery of feminism and activist culture. I say this to you with beautifully trimmed eyebrow game. This has been Ethan Van Sciver. You've been listening to Comic Artist Pro Secrets. Peace out. Hello, potential Indiegogo backers. Hello, friends. My name is Ethan Van Sciver. I'm a comic book creator who worked for 20 years for Marvel and DC Comics on books like Green Lantern, Flash, Superman, Batman, and X-Men. But before that, I had a comic book called Cyberfrog. Now, Cyberfrog lasted from 1993 to 1998, and then it stopped when I went to go work for DC Comics. Now I want to tell the story of where Cyberfrog has been for the last 20 years. I want to write, pencil, ink a book called Cyberfrog Blood Honey that tells the story of gigantic alien hornets that come to Earth and conquer it, sending Cyberfrog into deep hibernation, where he emerges now in the year 2018 into a completely alternate reality, a new world where these hornets have taken over, devastated humanity, using human skin to make gigantic wasp hives, and harvesting human blood to make honey to feed their young. Very few humans still exist. But it's up to Cyberfrog to save what's left of humanity and turn back the damage that's been done by these wasps with his brother Salamandroid and his friend Heather Swain. I want you to help me do this. We're going to get colors by Kyle Ritter. He's a fantastic colorist, and he's going to make this book sing. I'd like this to be a 48-page one-shot prestige format, part 1 of 4. So I'm asking you to help me launch the very first Cyberfrog Blood Honey epic graphic novel. Are you in? Will you help me? I hope so. Let's get this frog jumping again. I will never stop thanking you guys. I never will, because you're the ones who keep this channel going. You're the ones who click thumbs up and like my videos when you like them. You subscribe to the channel. You click the bell for notifications so you never miss any of my live streams. And then you send me super chats during the live streams. Thank you to everyone who is a Patreon backer. We've got quite a few now. Do appreciate you. And thanks to everyone who has supported my Indiegogo project, Cyberfrog Blood Honey. If you haven't yet, the link is below in the description. We need you to get on board this train. We need you to. It's important. And you will love it. Thank you to everyone. Thanks. This channel couldn't exist without you. You make my day brighter. I sing in the morning now because of you.